Okay, so this is my thoughts here about Nick Khan's comments about not listening to fans' social media criticism. And I also want to give my 2 cents about the whole ordeal where he lied about WrestleMania 40. He said, Nick Khan said WWE will never respond to fans' criticism and complaint about their business on social media. I never read X or Twitter as it relates to our business. That is a vocal minority. We don't adjust our business based on complaint. We adjust our business based on ratings, revenue, and relevancy. We will never respond to social media criticism again. And even if the ratings are down, if the revenue is down. You see this Jerry Jones shit right here? So you mean to tell me, if we're telling you that this shit ain't hot no more, you're not going to listen to us? Let me tell you something. Let me tell Nick Khan this here. For all the boys in the back. We, the fans, the invested ones, and the new fans, and the new content creators coming up, we are the driving force behind your product. Without us, there is no WWE. We tell you what's hot. We tell you who's not hot. We invest hard money and time and years in your product. And if it sucks, we're not going to sit here and sit straight through 3 hours of bullshit and act like we're happy about it. Let me tell you a good example of how y'all need to listen to us. Roman Reigns, y'all been pushing this dude for almost 7 years. 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, mid-2020. Corny booking. 10 years. The shit suck. We've been telling y'all, turn this dude heel. He is not John Cena. He is not Hulk Hogan. This guy's personality is different from those two. You turn him heel finally. And now look. The bloodline saved the WWE. Ratings was in the tank. Attendance was low. The WWE now looks cool because the bloodline shit made it cool again. Brought a new generation of fans. So you know what this tells me? He don't know jack shit about wrestling. This dude is a corporate schmuck who only understands profit. He don't know what the people want. He don't understand what the work these guys put in. He don't know the storylines. So I don't get why he's doing interviews talking about the storylines. Stay behind your desk. You don't know what's happening. You don't have nothing about understanding characters, development, what the people want. You a schmuck. The WWE has this obsession of controlling the narrative. We're selling out shows. We're breaking records. Everybody's happy right now. Nobody's going to be left behind. But yet we see the opposite. But yet when the creators talk about bad booking, when the creators talk about how the roster cut contradict all the profit you talk about making, they want to send copyright strikes. They want to send strikes and silence the people. It's that whole Jerry Jones mindset, man. Jerry don't care about winning the Super Bowl. He only cares about attendance and profit and media circulation. That explains why Dallas hasn't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. If he really cared, he would have kept Jimmy Johnson a job. But that's another one. But see, they don't understand that a lot of fans for the most part, the only reason why we're coming to the WWE is because y'all were the NFL of wrestling, and not just because y'all were great. Y'all own all of the territories. Y'all own all the promotions. So we had to go through y'all to get it. Whatever it be, WCW, ECW, USWA. McMahon took everything. We had nowhere to go to get wrestling. Everything he had control over. That was the bad part. He ran the monopoly. That's the reason why we're here. We don't want to be at this motherfucker otherwise. Nobody can even tell you who's hot in this day and age. And now what you gonna do if the bloodline leave? What you gonna do with the next generation? Because y'all wacky booking is taking form. You had Braun Breaker, you had Trick Williams, you got Oba, you got a lot of good guys. I mean, the talent is there. But it's the bullshit of how y'all book it, man. We want to like this. We want to like this thing. Comments talking about WrestleMania 40. We know he lied about that. I mean, these guys are going to lie to protect the narrative. I don't even know why that's even a surprise, because they have an obsession of controlling things. So they're trying to do the old MAGA tactics where you didn't see what you didn't see. We're going to control what you didn't see. Never mind the fact that we heard Triple H and The Rock on the documentary talking about we had to pivot. So why are you coming outside trying to change the narrative? Cody Rhodes even said the same thing. Why can you just accept the truth for what it is? Y'all had to pivot the same way y'all pivoted and put Daniel Bryan in the mix. And it shows that you guys don't have a clue on what you're doing. Because Cody Rhodes' booking was similar to Daniel Bryan's in a way. Yeah, they gave him a crowning moment, but it still felt the focus was on somebody else. I noticed this with a lot of WrestleManias. Now check this out. Notice how every 10 Manias, they give the workhorse guys the belt. I think they did it to Savage at WrestleMania 5 or 4. 10 years later, they gave it to Bret. 10 years later, they gave it to Benoit. 10 years later, they gave it to Bryan. And now Cody. But notice the similarities. Booking. They don't have a clue on what to do because they really didn't want those guys in the forefront. For example, they wanted to sit there and talk about Bret Hart. Look who you had, Bret. You didn't really book Bret right. Had him losing to Bob Backlund. Only to lose to the Diesel. Chris Benoit. It still felt as Triple H and Shawn Michaels was dominating the show. They having a lovers quarrel. Daniel Bryan. It still felt John Cena was still the face. Those guys weren't never really treated as the guy. Now, in this situation here, it still felt like Roman Reigns' company. Even though Cody Rhodes won. But that's on the booking, man. Because they don't really want those guys in that position. But Nick Khan don't know what he's talking about, man. He's a corporate schmuck. He only understands revenue. He don't have a clue on what's happening out here. He don't have a clue of what the people want. He don't have a clue about what merchandise, what people want. So we had to just call that out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.